Ladies and gentlemen, it's December 13, 2011, and we are getting ready to move. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, America has finally come to the point where the American dream can no longer be tolerated for our middle-class citizens. So, this is what my life has boiled down to over the last several months, that in fact, I am packing up my gear and hopefully headed to another horizon that may not pan out as well as this one did, but I can assure you that this is going to happen to almost everybody in America. I have packed up or been packing up my things for the last several months to the point where I don't know what to do with all of this stuff. Actually, I have an old 100-year-old Queen Anne over there, or whatever that is, where you could do your homework or something on it, or you could do your letter writing on it. I have a beautiful dining room set, solid oak and oak veneer. I have boxes on top of boxes on top of boxes. I have my beautiful collection of antique clocks and teapots up on top, and dozens of different clocks inside the dining room set, the ones that are more sensitive to dust. I have some antique furniture that most of the stuff is at least 60 to 70 to 100 years old. All of this stuff is for sale. All of this stuff, this is a 1910 3-burner gas stove with all the pieces. It has the grill and the gratings inside of it. There are the grill and the gratings. It even has the broiling pan, the original broiling pan that doesn't even have a single chip on it. This stove was basically put in someone's basement and never used. I have a series of these crystal chandeliers up to 32 inches in diameter, 4 tiers with 3-inch leaded crystal teardrops. Let's see. I have a sousaphone hanging on the wall over there. And these are my stereo speakers that I doubt very much anybody would want, because they are Cerwin-Vega 15s, and you need a stand at least as strong as the one that it's on, which is made out of 4x4s and 3/4-inch rough sawn plywood, and you can see that's a real shackle. So, and what holds the speakers up are in fact chains, and that's 1/4-inch 5/16 galvanized chains, and those are bolted through the back of the 4x4s, and those stands are on wheels that you can wheel them around on a tile floor, but on a rug it's not possible. This is something I might take with me, something I built the day I moved into my house. I found this lumber on the back of the property, and this is the matching stereo speaker stand. You might be able to get a little bit of a better look with this matching stereo speaker stand with another shackle, and these will actually hold up on any level that you see, on the stereo level or the speaker level, 200 or 300 pounds without tipping forward, because of the structure of the plywood on the side, which is 3/4-inch. Actually, it's form plywood with this concrete still on it in some places, and then that has several layers of varnish over it. So they're pretty cool all in all, and they're also nautical. As you can see, I used some wormwood that I found in driftwood, but that's just the top of it. And all of this stuff is for sale, or I'm going to end up putting it in a dumpster, and I don't really care which one it is. These are some antique fans that I have. This cage is actually made out of brass, and that's a copper room heater. This, of course, is the roll top desk. The player piano. This is a 1943 Lipari. Let's see. Lipari record player. It's a Lipari record player. It's an AM/FM shortwave. And it's a 1943 Lipari. I don't know the name. I had the dial somewhere. This fish hook. This is a pole pike for my old dock builder business. I just threw it up there because it matched the gaff that I have hanging on my ceiling, which is a 12-inch throat gaff for whale sharks or great white sharks and so on and so forth. I also have a 10-man Coast Guard approved certified life raft with an EPIRB next to some bronze fire extinguishers, soda acid fire extinguishers, which are empty, and they're just for decoration, but they make a nice little decoration on the side of the house. And I have some chandeliers that look like this. I have a couple of these with the globes. These were made around 1905, and they have a fine wiring to each one of those globe sockets, and they do in fact work. Well, that one needs to have a plug placed on it, but it does work. I just had it up there for a decoration. I was going to change the lighting in the kitchen, but now I'm going to change locations altogether. So we are in the process, because of this great administration that we have. This is another type of bronze. This is a solid bronze chandelier. Pretty cool chandelier, actually. That's for sale. And those are the cabinets that hold up the speakers. That is the artwork that I created when the day I bought the house. I found all that lumber in the back of the house, floating up behind the house. And there is a light, which I also have the matching lights to go with that light. Port and starboard off of a barge from the year 19, oh God, it must have been from the 30s. And I have a solid bronze 16-inch diameter portal from Sweden. Original price is $1,300. Three lug portal. You can see the thickness of the portal. It's 3/4 of an inch is the flange, and then it's got a 1/2-inch flange mount, 16 bolts I believe mount. I want $500 for that. And I have an old wood saw. This bronze portal has never been used. I took it out of a box that I bought. I bought a crate of them, and that was what I have left. I have some swords. Imitation imitation swords. They're steel with a bronze handle, brass handle. But I got a couple of those. This is the writing table. It's about 34 inches wide. The glass is intact. The doors and all the hardware and everything works just fine. I even have the keys for this inside one of the drawers. But as you can see, we are getting ready to pack it up. This is the inside of the piano. The pianista. which I will be cleaning up this afternoon and do a video about that. And at this point I'll have an empty gun cabinet because I personally don't have guns. But I do have a pretty cool gun cabinet that I bought at a garage sale about 15 years ago and never put anything in it. So, let's see, what else? Well, I have the Eagle. The Eagle has not landed. And, like I said, I have a bunch of stuff. A lot of stuff. This is a... This is a lamp that was made in the 50s by some Art Deco guy. And this lamp matches this table. And this table has got a 3/4 inch plate glass top. And you can see the table itself is made out of driftwood. And this driftwood table, I think I paid $700 for the set. And I also have some shackles in case you're interested. So that shackle is that's a $1,200 shackle, by the way. So this is Michael Fazio.